In a study that confirms its promise as the next-generation semiconductor material, UC Santa Barbara researchers have directly visualized the photocarrier transport properties of cubic boron arsenide single crystals. We were able to visualize how the charge moves in our sample, said Bolan Liao, an assistant professor of mechanical engineering in the College of Engineering. In the process, they found another, beneficial property that adds to the material's potential as the next great semiconductor. Their research, conducted in collaboration with physics professor Zifeng Ren's group at the University of Houston, who specialize in fabricating high-quality single crystals of cubic boron arsenide, appears in the journal Matter. Ringing the bell, boron arsenide is being eyed as a potential candidate to replace silicon, the computer world's staple semiconductor material, due to its promising performance. However, unlike silicon, it also conducts heat with ease. This material actually has 10 times higher thermal conductivity than silicon, Liao said. This heat-conducting, and releasing, ability is particularly important as electronic components become smaller and more densely packed, and pooled heat threatens the device's performance, he explained. As your cell phones become more powerful, you want to be able to dissipate the heat. Otherwise you have efficiency and safety issues, he said. Thermal management has been a challenge for a lot of microelectronic devices. What gives rise to the high thermal conductivity of this material, it turns out, can also lead to interesting transport properties of photocarriers, which are the charges excited by light, for example, in a solar cell. If experimentally verified, this would indicate that cubic boron arsenide can also be a promising material for photovoltaic and light detection applications. Direct measurement of photocarrier transport in cubic boron arsenide, however, has been challenging due to the small size of available high-quality samples. The research team's study combines two feats: the crystal growth skills of the University of Houston team, and the imaging prowess at UC Santa Barbara. Combining the abilities of the scanning electron microscope and femtosecond ultrafast lasers, the UCSB team built what is essentially an extremely fast, exceptionally high-resolution camera. Electron microscopes have very good spatial resolution. They can resolve single atoms with their sub-nanometer spatial resolution, but they're typically very slow, Liao said, noting this makes them excellent for capturing static images. With our technique, we couple this very high spatial resolution with an ultrafast laser, which acts as a very fast shutter, for extremely high time resolution, Liao continued. We're talking about 1 picosecond, a millionth of a second. So we can make movies of these microscopic energy and charge transport processes. Originally invented at Caltech, the method was further developed and improved at UCSB from scratch and now is the only operational SUEM setup at an American university. What happens is that we have one pulse of this laser that excites the sample, explained graduate student researcher Usama Chaudhry, the lead author of the Matter paper. You can think of it like ringing a bell. It's a loud noise that slowly diminishes over time. As they ring the bell, he explained, a second laser pulse is focused onto a photocathode, electron gun, to generate a short electron pulse to image the sample. They then scan the electron pulse over time to gain a full picture of the ring. Just by taking a lot of these scans, you can get a movie of how the electrons and holes get excited and eventually go back to normal, he said. Among the things they observed while exciting their sample and watching the electrons return to their original state is how long the hot electrons persist. We found, surprisingly, the hot electrons excited by light in this material can persist for much longer times than in conventional semiconductors, Liao said. These hot carriers were seen to persist for more than 200 picoseconds, a property that is related to the same feature that is responsible for the material's high thermal conductivity. This ability to host hot electrons for significantly longer amounts of time has important implications. For example, when you excite the electrons in a typical solar cell with light, not every electron has the same amount of energy, Chaudhry explained. Because of the persistence of the high-energy carriers, if this material was used as a solar cell, more energy could efficiently be harvested from it. I think once people recognize the potential of this material, there will be more effort put into finding ways to grow and use it. The growth of boron arsenide crystals at the University of Houston was supported by the U.S. Office of Naval Research under award number N00014-16-1-2436. The next wonder semiconductor. With scanning ultrafast electron microscopy, researchers unveil promising hot photocarrier transport properties of cubic boron arsenide. Science Daily. The next wonder semiconductor. With scanning ultrafast electron microscopy, researchers unveil promising hot photocarrier transport properties of cubic boron arsenide. The next wonder semiconductor. With scanning ultrafast electron microscopy, researchers unveil promising hot photocarrier transport properties of cubic boron arsenide. Science Daily. https://ift tt nkgr4cu accessed October 25, 2022. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.